This life shit ain't sweet. It's really not. I'm currently in my junior year of college, and I'm on the 6-year track. So I've already been in college for 4 years. I've already been in college for 4 years, and I still have a year left to go. I've been in college for 5 years, actually. This is my 5th year of college, and I still have one more year left to go. Send help. Send help, please. So I graduated in 2020. Obviously, it's 2025, and I've been in college for 5 years. I graduated in 2020, and there's no way that I was gonna succeed in that first year of college. I just wasn't. With the fucking depression diagnosis, and my first year, it was too much. It was too much. But guess what? A bitch didn't drop out. I didn't fucking drop out. I had merit scholarships and everything. Right, bro? Lost all that shit. Light work, no reaction. Got that shit back. Been on the dean's list every semester since then. Yeah, exactly. And now I have 2 majors. So when I graduate, I'm gonna have 2 fucking degrees. Yeah. When I graduate, I'm gonna have 2 degrees. And guess what? Debt free. No loans. Why? Because I have merit. Because I'm smart. And I deserve it. And I fucking deserve it. So even though I've taken way longer to get to where I'm going, I'm still gonna get to where I'm going. Obligado. I have to get to where I'm going. And once I have those degrees, because I'm not just gonna have 1 degree, I'm gonna have 2 degrees. Once I get my degrees, it's all gonna make sense. And it's crazy because I started this video and I'm like, shit ain't sweet, like la la la. And that's literally how I've been feeling lately. But like, even just saying that, I'm like, hello? Look at who the fuck I am. Like, don't even come at me with that bullshit. Like, talk about something. I can't do this. I could fucking do this. I could do this. I could do this. I could get this done. I could absolutely get this done. I have 2 degrees right now. So I'm studying for 2 degrees. I'm studying for communication and I'm studying for art. And I also work, and then I also have personal projects that I'm doing. So I'm doing a lot, like all the time. So, oh, and I'm also the president of a student organization. So it sounds great on paper. It sounds great on paper, but it's a lot. It's really hard. It's really difficult, and I struggle a lot, and I'm very, very tired. And right now, in this current moment, I'm very, very burnt out. I have been like really, really struggling to keep up lately. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. That's just me being completely honest. It's been really hard for me to keep up lately. Like, going to school, it's hard for me to get there on time. I feel like I'm forgetting things all the time. I feel like I'm not functioning at my fullest capacity. And I'm not mad at myself for it because I understand that like I'm doing a lot and I can't be perfect. But I'm just kind of coming to realize that like it's a lot and I'm ready to slow down significantly. And this past week has not been the greatest week for me, honestly. Like, I've had my period. It's been raining a lot. It's been hard for me to get to school on time. I just haven't been feeling well, like mentally. I just cleaned my room yesterday because it was really messy. And that really scared me because I haven't seen my room that messy in actual years. So to see my room like get messy, or for me to like not make my bed in the morning, that is like kind of like jarring for me, because it's usually a really big indicator of like me not doing so well mentally. And honestly, like, one of my biggest fears is like just shutting down and like just getting so burnt out to the point that I'm no longer able to function and do the things that I want to do. in my life. And it's a fear that I think drives me. And it's just a fear of like not amounting to anything, or not being the best, or not being good enough. And I'm constantly battling with that feeling of like not being good enough or not doing enough. And sometimes I feel like if I'm not the best, or if I'm not the top performer, if I'm not calling people's attention, that like it's all for nothing, and that like I won't get what I won't be successful if I'm not the best, and that I'll like fall into obscurity, and that I'll just be like nothing for the rest of my life. And I think that I'm starting to come to a point where I am associating my worth with my output and with my accolades. And I'm wondering how I can kind of step out of that, you know, because I think that, and this is crazy to me because it's something that I say to other people a lot, like, you're more than your work. Like, you're human, it's okay to slow down, it's okay to rest, and all these things. I always say that to people. But I sometimes don't really give myself that, and I'm really proud of myself for all the things that I accomplish. And I really, really want to accomplish a lot of different things, and I really want to, you know, just knock people's socks off. Like, that makes me feel good, it makes me feel proud of myself. But all of that at what cost? You know, I think the journey is the most important part, because it's all about the journey. Like, if you're planning for something, that when it's the finished product, that's the smallest part of it all. And you'll spend months preparing for something just for 30 minutes for people to see it, you know, or for 4 hours. So for me to feel burnt out and sad and getting frustrated at myself and not feeling good for months, just to feel good for 4 hours on one day, and then to scrutinize anything that went wrong at that one day, on that one day, is not fair. And why do that to myself? You know, why do that to myself? And I'm not perfect, and I'm never gonna be perfect, so why even bother trying to be? And so I'm coming to those kinds of realizations. I think like lately I've just been reflecting a lot, and especially when it comes to like interpersonal things, I always prioritize my work and my school above everything. Like, I don't care who or what it is. Like, I always put my work first, and I find other things to be an annoyance and a disturbance sometimes. And I feel bad about that, because I'm not giving myself the opportunity to feel and experience true love. And I want that. Like, I want to experience like calmness and peace and ease. Like, I don't want to be on the go all the time. It doesn't feel good. It looks good on paper, but I just really don't like the feeling of hustling. I really just like being calm and just relaxing and doing things at leisure. And I think that that's what I want to do. I think something else that I'm thinking about right now is like career-wise, like what I'm going to do once I graduate, because I do only have like a year left. And so another thing about being who I am is that because I am so many things, because I am so well-rounded, because I am so curious about other things, and I'm so willing to just try anything once, and I'll take different things on just for the experience. I've developed a passion for a lot of different things, and it's hard for me to decide like which one of these things will I create a living off of. Like, how am I gonna make it as an adult, you know? Like, I can't live at home for the rest of my life, and so I'm gonna have to figure out a way to sustain myself. The question is, how will I sustain myself? Which is a big question for me right now. It's a question of finance. Because with all that I do, with all the work that I am constantly doing, with how much I push myself, and with how many projects or things that I am involved in, I'm not making anywhere near enough money right now, at all. For someone that works as much as I do, nowhere near enough money am I making. And it's interesting because I guess I'm kind of learning that the things that I love, I would do them even if I didn't get paid, because that's what I'm doing right now. You know, I'm still making art. I'm still writing. I'm still having conversations with people. I'm still going to school and learning. And I don't always get paid for these things. Sometimes I do, and that's really nice, but a lot of the times I don't. And of course I want to be paid, but I'm not going to stop doing the things that I like doing just because I'm not getting paid for it, because I genuinely enjoy doing them. And I don't think that I see myself doing something for a career and taking up so much of my time if I didn't love doing it. Because I have no problem spending time, giving my time to people, and being generous with my time. But if I don't want to, like, if my heart's not in it, then it's not worth it. Like, if I don't want to do something, I don't want to. And I can't fake that. You know, so I don't think that I could see myself being in a career just for financial purposes. Like, solely for financial purposes. I don't think that I could see myself doing that long term. I think that that would be very, like, I feel like I would go crazy. Like, I would actually lose my mind. And what even is a career? I feel like there's a certain level of prestige that comes with having a career, like getting your degree and then finding work after, that I see myself and feel myself getting more and more drawn into. And I really want to investigate why that is. Like, why do I feel like I want to have a certain title? Why do I feel like I want to work within certain institutions? I don't know if these prestigious titles, these prestigious careers and backgrounds will actually provide a sense of true satisfaction and happiness. Like, if I become head curator at the Met, am I going to be completely satisfied? Is that going to make me genuinely happy? Is that going to change the content of what happens in my personal life? Am I still going to struggle with depression? Yeah, probably I will, you know, because it's not something that just goes away. And I just don't know if just because I have a prestigious title, or because I'm this super go-getter person that looks great on paper, if that makes my life really any better. And I'm not saying that I want to stop going to school. I'm going to abandon my career. I'm going to abandon academia. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, what else is there? What else is there for me to love? What else is there for me to do without obligation, without fear, without this urge to be the best at it, what is there for me to do, and just do it without any expectation. And for me, because a lot of this stuff I am doing for myself, but I'm doing it with the hopes that in the future I will have a sustainable life and that I won't have to worry about finances anymore, because that's something that's very motivating for me, because I don't have a lot of it, and I haven't for my life. For the entirety of my life is not something that I've always had, and it's something that I would really want to have, because I want to be in a better place. I don't want to have to wonder about if my card's gonna get declined. I don't want to have to worry about going out with friends and not having enough money to celebrate with them in the way that I would like. I don't want to have to worry about not being able to travel because I don't have the funds to. I don't want to worry about not experiencing the world and not living my life, because every experience is backed by a dollar sign. I don't want that for myself, and I don't want that for my family. Like, I don't want my mom to have to work so much. I don't want my grandma to work so much anymore. Like, I don't want my family to have to worry about finances. Like, I want us all to just live comfortable lives. That's not asking for much. I want that, and I just want peace and happiness and love. Like, that's really it. And I'm saying these things now, but I don't know what it really means. I feel like in life, I'm never gonna be lacking. I just know that for myself. I know that because I'm overqualified. I'm super intelligent. I'm super resourceful and scrappy. I'm resilient. I have ambition. And I'm also just a solid human being in general. And so I know that my character and my work ethic and my reputation precedes me. And I know that because of those reasons, and because of the fact that I'm just highly favored, because I'm blessed, that I will never be lacking in life, and that I will have what I want in the future. And I don't know exactly what I want to do career-wise right now, but I know that in whatever endeavor I choose to seek out, that it will be fruitful for me. And I think right now, this moment in time is about me just being absolutely certain in that and keeping that faith no matter what, and having like an unshakable amount of faith in myself, because I've seen myself go through harder times and pull myself out of it. And so with that being said, I think that right now what I want to say to myself is to keep your faith, release fear, and to take care of yourself and be easy on yourself, and understand that you don't have to do everything in the world in order to be recognized and to have success. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything. You don't need to have every opportunity on your resume. You don't need to be everywhere all at once just to get recognition and for people to accept you and see you and recognize your genius and who you are. And I want you to know who you are and to recognize those things in yourself, so that you don't have to hope and work and hustle in the hopes that somebody else will see it, because you know it and you have faith in who you are and what your life's path will be like. And that's what I want to say to myself, is that it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks of you. It doesn't matter what anybody else's impression is of you. as long as you're doing things that are fulfilling for you and that make you genuinely happy and that fill you with love, and not just because you want other people to have a certain impression of you. So that's what I want to say. Keep your genuineness and just be you and shut everything else out and get to where you need to be and finish off strong. Because if you've made it for 5 years, there's no reason why you can't push for one last year. You can do this. And I love you. And thank you for listening. And have a good day.